I've ever learned, I learned by trial and error.
But I'm waiting for you guys to announce whoever, like officially announce who lost and who won. It's not been announced yet. Yeah, sorry, Joker. We I don't know. Yesterday our stream cut out a similar time. Not exactly sure what is doing that, but we roll with the punches, right? So maybe we should make sure that if this is a televised event in the future, that it's not streamed between the or whatever portion is not on air of this section. That's just gonna be such a mess of a of the day. I hate the placement. If YouTube's ever listening to something, that little like button in the chat, that needs to be moved anywhere else but where it is right now. It's like, we're still waiting 5 cents for the ref's cents on the last game, Slaughter Game versus Marshmallow Hunters, official ruling where, I mean, this determines who remained undefeated per se going into the finals for the Sunday play, and who's going to have to play against Bondo. So yeah, there were some challenges called early on in this match, so as soon as it was over, they pulled the footage and reviewed it. Is this prepaid internet? It's fiber from the town, comes into a little box, and you just plug an Ethernet cable into it. I don't know the answer to that. I'm not, as sophisticated as the setup is, I am no IT guy. I mainly
Apparently it's fiber.
It's gigabit something.
There's a mouse somewhere nibbling on the cable, I bet.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like I mean, these wires are just exposed, running all the way down to the other place. And of course I too picked the cheapest Ethernet cable that I could get. It is Cat 6 for those that are going to say, well, you need whatever. It is Cat 6 cable, but I'm just, I'm a broke post-college kid. Yeah, I know, but everybody's always broke in college, and I never got past the broke part, so.
You're supposed to become unbroke after college?
Oh, don't remind me.
Yeah.
So.
Wouldn't be me.
I'm just making chicken salad with what I got. Mafia, we're waiting for the official ruling. I believe they've figured out what's going on. They're just, I don't know if they're deciding how to handle it or how to announce it, or what to do from there. On the part one of this stream for today, we finished off the last match was Marshmallow Hunters versus Slaughter Gang. Both teams were undefeated in the upper bracket, still technically are undefeated in the upper bracket because they've not announced this yet. They have played all matches so far. There's only 2 matches left to play for the day. 3 if there's a reset in the upper bracket, but we won't know that for a little while. And Bondo, they're just chilling in the lower bracket. They just need to figure out who they're playing against. We're talking about Slaughter Gang and Marshmallow Hunters, but Bondo, it's hard for them to. They're just sitting here and they're trying to strategize. I imagine they're talking like, well, if we play against Slaughter Gang, we're gonna have to do this, focus on this, get these people with these guns ready. But it's like now, if we play against Marshmallow Hunters, we got to change the strategy. So, I mean, there's a real competitive aspect here that this ruling is hard to, make the call on. And I mean, I don't know. There's just It'll be Marshmallow versus Bondo then. Sounds like we got our official ruling. Oh, sorry, Slaughter King versus Bondo. Marshmallow Hunters were awarded the win after the footage review, and I believe it was really close. They said it was, what, by 10 points? So, Slaughter Gang, for the first time this weekend, have lost their first match, and it was against the
Is
team.
Scotty on the field? I can't see him.
They knocked out.
Is Scotty on the field? All right, I'll have him run up here.
Good. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Anyway, Slaughter Gang against Bondo. And it was cool to see that Marshmallow Hunters on that redemption match remain undefeated today and kind of get that machoism back.
Scotty.
Oh, you will be there February. Cool, cool, Cujo. And the heaters are back on.
Hear the roar.
The dragon's fire. The thing is, like, as hard of a decision as this was to make for the refs, you know, just watching the footage back and how long it took, nobody got eliminated. So all three teams could still be in it. The only difference this made is that Marshmallow Hunters has to be beat twice in the finals to be dethroned for first place, whereas now, so Slaughter Gang has a bit more of an uphill climb if they are to make that purge back. So much like yesterday's start to the day, Marshmallow Hunters will get a bit of a break and they get to watch as Slaughter Gang and Bondo will duke it out in the lower bracket.
Hey. Let's go. Let's get these teams out here.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably been one of the longest stalls that we've had on the event. I don't think we were expecting that to that turn. Set us back a little. Oh, I thought we were rolling. You can start that poll if you want. Let's get your predictions in the chat. Slaughter Gang playing against Bondo when they come back out to the field. Yeah.
Second floor.
Yeah, Brian's running open play downstairs, and I mean, the guy's the man's a legend. His voice carries for days. I bet Brian wasn't expecting a shout out in the SpeedQB tournament. Yeah, if you ever get the chance to come out here. HTK is not just a SpeedQB facility, man. They got a CQB field just below us on floor 2, and they run an open play. But they also got a massive outdoor facility, and that's actually where me and Dan spend most of our time. We enjoy playing the outdoor. And then Brian runs that out there too, and that is always enjoyable. We have an event coming up. You can check it on Facebook, HTK's Facebook, Red Arrow 5? 6? 5?
Sorry.
Red Arrow 5 is coming up. That's a really exciting, we got a really exciting event. That's actually where I learned, I say learned, I mean, first time I ever played Airsoft was Red Arrow 1. I've been hooked ever since. So if you guys are in the area, definitely come out and play. That was your first event too, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was a positive experience. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't be here, right? You can kill my mic while we're waiting. You're on B, not the master.
Slaughter Gang, I need you guys to be ready to play Bondo this next match. Once again, Slaughter Gang, Bondo out to the field, please. Field is now considered hot. Please, iPro down. Slaughter Gang, please make your way to the field. We will start the match in 2 minutes. Slaughter Gang, we need the rest of you guys out here in the next 45 seconds. Refs, please make your way to your stations. I'd like to get this game going soon. I need all Slaughter at their starting bunker. $20 seconds. Refs, prepare for the round to begin, please. Live on the horn.
.4v4 here. We got some games going again. This is the battle for second and third. Player for Team Bondo gets pulled. Bondo himself making the rush down the castle side. Crowder picks up the flag. And hang for Bondo. Both teams were starting with 4.
Refs, are we all set? Bondo is currently in the lead. Please determine where the flag goes. Is that Castle? All right. Live on the horn, round 2.
I think we're 5v4. Is it a 4v? Okay, 5v5. I couldn't see that one guy for. Funny enough, though, Tyson, the guy I couldn't see, makes it all the way up to the 50 the quickest, and he gets a kill on the snake side. Dinden coming off for Slaughter Gang. Bondo coming off, give him the stare down the field. Apex creeping up in the snake. Tyson, danger. Oh, and Apex coming out. I don't know if that was killed by Crowder. Bondo's got the numbers. And ref on the run. Lawson making the move up. Lawson's going to get the hang. Yeah, both teams played the first round down a player at least. Sound right?
I believe so.
It's not getting started on the left, so that would make sense to me. Joker, people are just, it's been a long weekend, 3 days of play. You get tired towards the end, so I'm sure people are just getting agitated. You get tired, you get lazy, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to run off the field. I got hit, yada, yada. You know, you just start playing sloppy. Later you get in the event.
Alrighty. Left side, let's ready up. Right side. Live on the horn.
Slaughter Gang playing a bit more conservative. Let's go. Lawson in the middle, not quite to the X. He's looking to make the bump across, but you see some BBs flying through there, so he's going to wait for an opportunity. I think he's just making sure nobody can get to the flag. Bondo gets the castle now. Neither flag grabbed yet. Apex taken out. He trades out with Lawson. So middle of the field open again. Snake side also open. It's a pretty chill battle here. Ryu makes a move up from home to the knocked over. We're gonna, what do we call it? The deep freeze. Bondo on the inside of Castle. He's just watching those flags. They're just trying to protect. Crowder gets pulled. And the snake side has been grabbed. Shaw recovering that, and he runs up to the front of the snake. We'll see if he's able to catch Bondo off guard. I don't know who that player is in the W, but they're both hunting for each other, trying to find stuff. Put my head on a swivel up here so I don't give nothing away myself. Zuko chilling out in the back, might be messing with his gun. It was.
Oh, sorry.
Why do we have a minute 15? That's so much harder to do counting for. I want to know who was on that board.
No, you said 9, 2.5.
Well, but it's a minute 15.
Oh.
Not a minute. I'm like, I'm the one that come with that. I was like, damn. We got Bert in the chat, my man. How are you enjoying retirement? Just getting to watch. Huge shout out to you, Bert. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Brandon from Full Auto, man. He's the real deal. He's a super cool dude. I've gotten to actually had lunch with him yesterday. We snuck out and went to Culver's, and it was he's a really cool dude. He's really down to earth. He just really loves the sport. Treats a lot of the teams and players well. So if you guys get the opportunity to support him, you definitely should. Even if you don't care for that part of it, his materials and wares are top notch as well.
All right. Flags placed. Slaughter Gang, 160. Bondo, 135. This is a final round on the horn.
Alrighty, final round here. 2:30 on the clock. Again, just yell "get out" as soon as the. I'm pretty sure I didn't hear anything. Oh, you had a whole slew of Bondo shooting at Din Din. There was a huge trade out there on the castle side, but Bondo was able to get the flag for his team in terms of the points. So that's huge for them for the early points. Austin and Tyson, they just got it locked up here on the 50. They're like, we got the points, we just need to just play smart. I'm glad we got the clock going for this one, because I think this one's going to just stall out. I don't think they're interested in.
Neither team feels like they want to move.
Yeah.
They got the early point, so they have no incentive to push.
Yeah, I mean, you get tired too at this late in the day. Oh,
Conserve some energy.
Apex slides up to the. Oh,
Uh-oh.
come on. And there's a trade out there. Got picked out across the field. And there's one player in the W for Slaughter Gang. He retreats to the back right. Oh, I didn't even see Shaw here. And Shaw, he grabs both flags and he finishes things up, and well done with a minute left. Okay, if you guys are going to start talking different languages, I'm not going to follow. I say Jules taught me everything I know in Dutch. I don't even know if that's Dutch, but that's most of the stuff he taught me I can't say on stream anyway. Oh, goodness.
I got a nap for this.
Yeah, Bert, there's some new rules. Craig was really working with Roy and Sapo trying to change things up and kind of tighten up the rule set for this series. They're using it as an opportunity to maybe experiment and see what they want out of the series. So the first round is only one flag on the center X. And then the second round whichever team is in the lead gets to choose the placement of the second flag, which is either at the snake side or the castle side, based off of their preference. And then the last 2 rounds, so a total of 4 rounds are played, the trailing team gets to choose the location of the second flag. But the first flag will always remain at the X. So hopefully that kind of gives a little bit of an explanation of what's going on there. And then, I mean, outside of that,
Outcome of this
aside
game, Slaughter Gang 215, Bondo 195. Good match.
Marshmallow Hunters versus Slaughter Gang, that's finals. This is first battle. Correct, unless Slaughter Gang wins, which would cause a flip. Slaughter Gang has to win 2 sets, whereas Marshmallows only have to win 1.
With the finish of that last match, Bondo will secure 3rd place at the first Winter Series here at HTK. Again, Bondo securing 3rd place.
All right, we're going to take a 10-minute break to allow the refs to get a little bit of a breather before we cold field.
Cold field. Mags out.
I'll talk to you guys here.
Quick 10-minute break before the finals.
I'll keep you guys chatting here for a few minutes before we go into the break. Just setting a few things up. But if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them in the chat while I'm setting things up here. Updated. Let me get caught up here in the chat. Start Airsoft betting league, Nathan. That would be interesting. I don't know. I'm not a gambling man myself. Yeah, Bert, I'll definitely pass along your greetings and hellos to Pops and Jason. I'm not gonna bug them till after the event. I know they're pretty busy, got their hands tied with this series, but I think it's been pretty smooth so far. Obviously, opportunity to turn that off. There's a lot of kinks that they've went through this first event, but you know, that's part of the undertaking for something like this. What else? I think, you know, too, though, the players have really just had a great time coming out and playing. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the series. I'm hoping the rest of them are a little bit warmer. We've had about the worst temperatures this weekend that we've had in like the last 3 years. Like this morning, it started out like 5 degrees with a feels like of -14. That's Fahrenheit for you guys overseas, not Celsius. We're in America, so we use the Fahrenheit system because we like freedom. Not too political. Yeah, we don't want any logic in our measurement systems. We want everything to be confusing. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this bracket here. So it is cool. Slaughter Gang. How is? Oh, sorry. Marshmallow Hunters. Let's just take it back to Saturday. Slaughter Gang. They went undefeated for the whole weekend. They went 6-0. Marshmallow Hunters, they went 5-1, only losing to Slaughter Gang. And then today, it's flipped. Slaughter Gang has only lost to Marshmallow Hunters, and Marshmallow Hunters is undefeated going into the finals. They only have to win one match. Slaughter Gang would have to reset the bracket by getting a win once and then going back and winning again. So we have a potential for 8 rounds over the period of two matches, but we got to play this first match out and see what happens there first. And yeah, I mean, my brain is mush at this point. We're probably like, 10 hours of sleep on the weekend, Friday through Sunday, maybe. Dan, you worked Friday too. I mean, I worked, but I was working here versus my work. Although the fact that they're oddly similar, they're close, but like not necessarily in the same ballpark. It is fun casting these games, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And let's take an opportunity to give a shout out to the teams that came out. Obviously, 7 teams is an awesome turnout for us to start this series. The support from these guys, I mean, traveling across the U.S. to come here and play, that's no easy feat. I know some of these teams are local, but thank you for all of them for supporting this series and coming together to compete here this weekend. It does help to offset the cost of playing with these prize pools. So kudos to whoever is able to capitalize on that in this next match. But yeah, thank you to Slaughter Gang for coming out. They had one of the shorter trips. I'm not going to say the shortest because Revelation's here, the home team. But not all of them even live nearby. So Slaughter Gang, Marshmallow Hunters coming out from the West Coast. Bondo from Texas, Revelation, Complexity from Denver. Saturdays for the boys, my Georgia guys, and Hit Squad Airsoft. I mean, they're just scattered all over the place. So thank you so much for you guys all coming and competing this weekend. It's also a huge shout out to the sponsors that have supported us to make sure that this could happen. We got a whole bunch of you guys. Slaughter Project, they have some awesome patches. Their stuff always sells like super quick, so I'm never able really to snag on it. So I always end up just looking at it on other people's gear when they rep it. So I was like, oh, that's the new patch. But yeah, they got some cool stuff. You definitely should support them. We got Trauma Company and Violence, a Die Airsoft. I mean, they've supplied the referees with jerseys for this event in the series. We got Full Auto Only. They have the booth out back in the staging area with all the guys. He's been chilling with them all weekend, hanging, talking. He's just really
5 minutes, 3 minutes.
Well, he was asking, and I'm like 3 minutes. Yeah, no, I can hear him in the mic. But yes, Full Auto, man. Brandon is an awesome dude. He's got a website, Full Auto Only. Check him out. But he also has his merch out in retail places. So check out your local airsoft shop. And if they don't supply it, ask them to, hey, we want some Full Auto drip in our place. Hook us up. We got BlowBackMasters and AirTac. They've been around the scene in this area for a long time, and they're really cool dudes. I've gotten to meet them. I mean, we even got to talk to Hudson on the interviews. So, I mean, it's first of 4 days nearing completion. So, Not much time left here on the break, but Fuji Murder Inc. Circa. Where are you guys watching from in the chat while we're waiting here? Also, who do you guys rooting for in this final match?
Alrighty guys, let's clear the field. Players be ready to go on in 1 minute. Slaughter Gang versus Marshmallow Hunters.
All right. Just about to the final match. Field's going hot. Teams are masking up. Four to 8 rounds left to go.
Slaughter Gang and the rest of Marshmallow Hunters, please be ready.
Marshmallow will be on the left. Slaughter Gang will be on the right.
Okay. Marshmallow, you guys will be starting on that left side right there. Slaughter Gang, right side of the field, please.
Welcome back. No, you're good. The players aren't on the field yet. Scotto still has his mask off.
Masks on, everybody. Masks down, please. Mags are now in. Field is now hot.
It looks nice. Keep you warm. What's Daniel Young CSGO rating? Do you even know what that means? I'm not a CSGO player.
$60 seconds till game start. 60 seconds till game start.
Like HLTV?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
I just say I'm so out of touch in video games, man. The only thing I can play is
Champion
Rocket League.
He's in Champions. I'll say that's not even remotely true.
Well, what's like the common thing? It's just like copper,
Yeah,
or
copper,
bronze, silver,
gold, platinum. And I think
diamond,
CSGO does it
diamond.
differently. I don't think diamond's more. Maybe it is.
He's supersonic. That's Rocket League. Oh, don't tell us that. Oh, is that just gonna pop up and go away?
All right, game will be live in 15 seconds.
Let's hype it up. Let's get rowdy.
Marshmallow Hunters, are you ready? Slaughter. Game is live on the horn.
For all the marbles.
Do you want me to be like an NFL person, just start making up random interviews and strats or statistics? Because they're asking me all sorts of nonsense in the chat. I'm like, I don't know.
Meanwhile, you got little Monty in the scene. As you do. Yes, he does. Someone running up on him. Ooh. They get the trade. Now the game has slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, sorry,
Not
I'm
sure.
messing with my roster sheet here. I'm just moving all the guys to the same page since we know it's the final match here. How many players we got on the field? Keep me up to date, Dan. What's going on? you're the commentator
Honestly,
now.
I think everyone's out.
Oh, so Apex here. Looks like he's playing with a rifle. He was playing with a pistol earlier. I know he was.
Yep,
There
that's
it is.
Yeah. Hectic. A lot of action.
Random stats.
100% of the players on who just scored?
Slaughter game.
So 100% of players.
We're not gonna make up stats.
I'm doing it.
We barely have.
This isn't being made up. 100% of the Marshmallow players were eliminated.
Oh, there we go. I was gonna say we barely have stats to make up other stats. So you get eliminations, flag grabs, and a flag hang. Like that's, and then you get like a domination bonus. But that's pretty much the whole kit and caboodle of the game scoring system.
70% of stats are made up on the spot.
That's a fact. Is that 100% fact?
100% fact.
I think that's a 98% fact.
100% of the time, 70% of the stats are made up.
Now you're just quoting Anchorman.
I am trapped in a PVC glass of emotion case right now, okay?
I think this is Plexi.
Go to
Ooh, a false start call.
on who?
Good question. Oh, a lot of penalties.
So
laid in on
false
Marshmallow.
start on Marshmallow Hunters and a what was it? Unintentional.
I love. This is the first time I've caught it, but Slaughter Gang, they have like somebody on the sideline before the breakout, behind the dead out box, talking in the crack, giving them advice. It's kind of like a coach just coming in, like last thing, hey, guys, get it. You know? What's up, 4v3?
Major and 3 minors.
That would not make a very good song.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, I was
My
thinking
brain
like
was going.
major key, minor keys. I was like, you don't put major keys and minor keys in the same song. Oh, I guess if there's key change, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, refs, back to your places. Alrighty.
This late in the event, this is where all the penalties are really starting to stack up. So you're starting to see all those penalties come out, or the effects of those penalties starting to hit. So that's why we're starting with 3 on Slaughter Gang, 4 on Marshmallow Hunters. Depending on how this next round or 2 goes, you could maybe even see more. I don't know exactly how many rounds it affects and stuff like that.
All right, refs. Left side ready, right side ready. On the horn.
Again, there's just somebody just yelling "get out." I love that from Slaughter Gang. Like, why not, right?
I
Like,
want to know what it is.
I think you just want the other team to, like, you're just hoping somebody to be like, oh, he saw that one, so I'm going to get out. kind of thing, or give the benefit of the doubt on a bounce call. Slaughter Gang.
Snake.
Yeah, that's Shaw in the snake for Slaughter Gang. Marshmallow Hunters dropping down to 3 bodies. And it's an awkward spot too because they have to keep an eye on that snake side. He's gonna, Marshmallow Hunters makes a dive out to Castle and he clears the field. He takes coming up from behind and he's about to clean the house and he finishes him from behind. He ran down Shaw, man. Young dude, you can't sleep. Minute 30 left. Young man, you can't sleep on him. Got to keep an eye on him all the time. And earlier in the match, dude, Young, he's the guy that's like, he's shooting one bunker, but his head's still on a swivel, keep an eye on the field. And that's why he's just able to react and stay alive for so long.
Extremely important. Tally of points here for you.
You know something I want to do for the next event? I want to swap those PTZ cameras to SDI cables and then put HDMI converters on them so that the feeds don't
Marshmallow
freeze.
Hunters, you guys currently sit at 50 points. Slaughter Gang, you guys currently sit at 130 points.
You guys haven't seen it because we've been,
Round 3 starting now.
we've been managing it.
Left
this
side
entire
ready,
series,
right
but
side on the buzzer.
It's something that we've been battling non-stop.
Yeah.
My setup has failed to some degree. Again, nobody's even. Oh, it looks like they did get some. And Young getting kills from the castle side, and he's just taking everybody's number.
Oh my gosh.
And they're not messing around now. Not even 30 seconds.
Voices are getting hoarse. Hear him in the dead box trying to talk.
Oh yeah. I was like Logan's yesterday when we were watching the videos.
Gosh.
He's talking. He's like, I think Bondo's gonna come join us in the booth. I'm sorry, Dan. I might steal your mic. I'm sorry. I appreciate you, man.
Playing the world's smallest violin right now.
Alrighty, just a happy coincidence. I saw to the side of me in the booth. I'm like, wait, I'm on the second floor kind of vibe. But I saw Bondo. I was like, oh, he's got to get in the booth, man. We're in the finals. Congratulations on third place.
Thank you very much.
So, I mean, this is a very exciting moment to see the first tournament finish out.
This is insane. This
All
is
right,
a
with the
finish
double flag
no one
bonus
could
from
have predicted.
Marshmallow Hunters. Marshmallow Hunters, you guys are at 135 points. Slaughter
Catch
Gang,
up.
you are at 140. This is going in to the last round.
What a spread for the final round.
Yeah, what was the tally? Or how close was it?
135 to 145. Slaughter up.
One kill difference.
This is what it comes down to. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Winter Series in Jasper, Indiana.
And we're definitely going to see a quick play for these flags because those points for getting the first flag grab.
Left side.
This is going to be a
Left
bloodbath.
side. Right side.
Caleb,
On
I
the
would
buzzer.
not be surprised if this goes down in history.
It's on the stream, right? So it gets documented. So technically, it's a piece
3
of
on 3.
Airsoft history.
Slaughter
Right.
going guns up off break. Going 50 Dorito. Loses 1 off break. 3 alive for Marshmallows.
That Shaw gets taken out trying to go to that castle
1
side.
left for Slaughter as they push the 50. Fab going for the flag in the middle. Players cleared out from Slaughter. 3 alive. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. What a spectacular finish from both teams. That was 2 swipes of the sword, and it's over.
Dude,
wow.
Exney and Young, man, they're menaces.
Absolutely.
And the awareness, too. Even Exney, as he was moving up, he saw Young's trail of BBs, and he's like, wait, I'm going to wait and see if he's shooting somebody, make sure he doesn't shoot me.
The reaction from that, that's what defines a good player. Extremely. Wow, what a great last point. Players meeting in the middle, talking to the refs, talking it back and forth. There might be a contention on the play with Slaughter's team captain talking to the refs.
So you're a big supporter of violence, right? I see it on your jerseys.
That's my boss.
Yeah. You know, they're helping sponsor the event. So tell us a little bit about them, like, you know, enlighten our audience.
Absolutely. So Violence is a media company that mainly focuses on paintball, but is branching out into Airsoft. I've been nice enough to be sponsored by them for going on about 5 years now, and it has been so much fun. Now, what was that over there?
Intermission, cold field. Intermission. Please
Intermission.
stand by.
Yeah, Violence is great because, you know, it's really cool wearing that big old logo across yourself. It definitely sets the tone when you talk to people.
There's one underneath that.
But
sorry.
what we really try to focus on is the media side. You know, the amazing plays and the
I can
crazy
respect
shots.
that.
That's what it's all about. Violence Media Game.
So, sounds to me like they would probably have some social media handles that people can follow, like Instagram.
Absolutely. You can follow them on Instagram at violence.mpv. You can hit up their YouTube channel, Violence Media Gang. And of course, you can visit their website, www.violence.gg.
And if you get some sick plays, you're liable to get on their feed at some point, maybe,
You
right?
absolutely are with Bloodthirsty, branching out
yeah.
from Violence. You absolutely can. Bloodthirsty, shout out to David and Paul, killing the media game.
I'm really excited to see what footage starts turning up from this series this weekend
Oh.
because, I mean, they've got to have at least a month's worth of content to put out.
Absolutely. It was insane, this tournament. The amazing plays and amazing players. What a spectacular ending, you know?
Yeah. And I'm not entirely sure what the official ruling has been yet.
Waiting on the score right now. This is a big moment. Stand by.
You guys want score announcement right now, refs. Because I don't have confirmation on any of these other things. So, as it sits, Marshmallow Hunters 225, Slaughter Gang 150.
Wow.
That is what I have.
It's a big. It doesn't matter if it's a major. Marshmallow wins the
There we
2024 Winter Series.
How about that, man?
Wow.
And so that's a little bit of I always hate to say it because my mom's going to rub it in, but like there's a bit of a Cinderella story-esque there.
No,
They went-
100%.
They
yeah.
went undefeated yesterday up until their last match of the day. That's always a hard way to go out on a day, is losing your last match against Slaughter Gang of all teams.
Exactly.
And I don't mean that in nothing against Slaughter Gang because they also went undefeated yesterday, which is huge, which is awesome to see both these teams
They were a
in the
huge
finals.
problem. Huge problem for all teams that went against them.
But they flipped the script today.
Absolutely.
Marshmallow Hunters, they stayed in the upper bracket the whole time. And Slaughter Gang, they got the match in the semifinals. And then, I mean, Marshmallow Hunters, they just were able to, pick those
Piece it
few extra
together,
points.
man.
It was close.
Well, so that's what I loved about this tournament, right? When you put two amazing teams up against each other, the moment there's a kill-off break, the point's over in 15 seconds. That's how you know there's some very high-skill play on the field.
So tell us, in your perspective, maybe we'll go in a little bit of interview style.
Absolutely.
You specifically, I've talked about this weekend, on the castle side, have really made the runs happen. And it's not that you're running infield, it's you're taking the chalk on the line. There's no bunkers out there, but people forget, like, the whole field is in boundaries. Just tell us what you're seeing over there now that the event's over, that was giving you the edge or the know-how to push up.
So, funny enough, if you sit in the Dorito corner on the very outside near the plexi, and you tilt your gun 90 degrees and shoot at the X, it will curve shot into the lay-down snake barrier and the snake corner. And there was a lot of, I'd shoot once and 2 people would walk out.
That's crazy.
That was a huge edge, but that corner was, that came down to communication, right? So, like, understanding who is not watching you and bunkers that are empty so that you're able to make said moves. That's what that bunker came down to.
Okay, and so, I mean, you played that pretty solo for your team. Like, I didn't see really anybody else playing that side of the field, so it was more or less like you got the feel for it, and you're like, I'm going to lock this in, and that's my one job for my team this weekend.
It was very hard. It's a risk. It's a flip of the coin, and you got to, the moment you mess it up, you open up the entire side. So it almost becomes a sacrifice.
But the thing is, I won't say nobody caught on, but, like, there was very few teams or plays that people actually caught on to that, because you did it from round 1, day 1. Like, first play out of the gate, 30 seconds, you were already at the wall.
Yes, sir.
So I think that's something, too, teams that are watching or reviewing footage, really be cognizant of the other teams, like, that you're watching back. See what worked for them. See how often they were doing something, too.
Absolutely.
Because it's one thing to see, oh, this guy did it, but it's like, yeah, that team did that, though, 20 times over the tournament.
If I could tell you how many times I made it to the 50, oh, man, I definitely over 10, that's
Dude,
for sure.
You got some fast guys on your team. I want to talk about a few of them. You know them a little bit better than me. I'm trying to find it on the roster, but we got Tyson and Lawson. They were running up the middle, like, rep after rep after rep. How gassed are your guys after this weekend?
Lawson is gassed. Tyson has a snapped hamstring and played the entire tournament.
Like, going into the tournament, he had
like, snapped 2 pieces.
Dude, what on earth?
His leg is purple, veiny. He is going to the doctors.
You better?
He took up 2 entire rolls of KT tape this morning.
I saw your guys were taping up. I was like, man, these guys are legit.
I just tape up because I'm old, but, like, dude, that kid.
So, do you think he survived this weekend because of the extra padding that you get from the turf S?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, everyone survived. I'm ready to play more.
Up until now, we've only done one-day tournaments here, so, like, the little bit of give that you get from turf, I think, is kind of extending them from day to day, but also, like, let's be real, everybody here wants to be able to be playing SpeedQB, Speed Soft in 10 years. And if you're playing on concrete, as much as it's like the love of the game right now,
we're going to have to reset.
Yeah.
We're going to have to restart.
Everybody's going to be on walkers in their 30s.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think Craig will probably come out with a mic and do some goodbyes and whatnot. So let's go ahead and hop down there. Thank you so much for hopping on with me. I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to sign off myself, and you can join with me. But I'm Caleb Freeland.
I'm Matthew Bondo.
And thank you for joining us for the HTK Winter Series, the debut tournament here in January. Cold weekend. Go ahead.
Safe travels to everyone, and have a wonderful night.
Yes, enjoy the rest of your day, man. Yes. We're finishing early, so we're going to go ahead and mute and head out to the field. So thank you so much.
bounce right there.
Go to Fabrizio and little what's his face from Marshmallow Hunters. Get their phone numbers in your phone right now. Is that what we're giving away, 1,500?
Mic check, mic check. Hello, hello. Dan?
Dan, can you pop one up?
Test, 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 test.
He's on channel.
He's good. Test, 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 test. Test. Test, test. Ups and downs, but we're glad that you guys made it, and we appreciate you guys. And, you know, let's do it again next month, and hopefully it's a little bit warmer. We love seeing you guys out here and appreciate the support and love you give us and giving it your all. So for third place, we have a cash prize of $200. And that is Bondo! Big bands. All right. And now for second place, we have $400. And that is going to Slaughter Gang. Nice, nice, nice. And then finally, for first place, we have $900 and some violence gear. And that goes to our first place winners, the Marshmallow Hunters. All big bands.
Thank you. Good job, boys. Pops. Thank you, guys. I'm just gonna touch your dick later.
Oh, you won't.
Thanks for the pants. Thank you. Thank you.
Shoot my hand out. What are you mad at me?
Just taking you serious.
All right, team captain.
Thank you.
Bondo team captain and then Slaughter team captain. Come in, let's get a picture. We'll go first with Bondo.
Hey, thank you guys so much. Listen, coming into this tournament, we had no idea who was going to show up. We know 1 or 2 people. At the end of the day, there were some really heavy hitters here. We finally got to play against Slaughter. We finally got to play against Marshmallows. I think not only does this field set the standard, but I think this tournament alone set the standard in terms of play. We can all agree there was some wicked, crazy plays, out-of-pocket stuff, and I honestly think there was more developed techniques that were dived further into this that are going to be copied at future events, making all of you guys the trailblazers after this. So not only be proud of that, but be proud of what you're doing for the sport and the people that you're supporting in this field alone. I can't wait to see you guys at the next one. Safe travels. Love you all. Great job.
Wise words from Bondo, from Team Bondo. All right. Now, here we go with VJ from Slaughter Gang.
All right. I don't got too much to say because I don't got a voice. I just want to appreciate all of you guys for being here, the Rev staff, all the teams. Appreciate it. Aside from that, just appreciate the competition, the good reps, scrims on Friday, practice on Saturday, even though it didn't matter because we had 7 teams anyway. But no, y'all came in today, all put on a show. The little jump plays, the snake plays, the castle plays. It was all good. We had way too many injuries than we expected with not enough subs to fill in those positions. So our last game, we definitely had 3. But aside from that, we gave it our all. That's all we could ask for. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.
All right. And last but not least, the Marshmallow Hunter, Big Monty.
What's up, guys? I want to say thank you for everyone coming out. This was awesome. We did travel a really far distance. Sorry, I got to put it closer. Thought it was loud. All right, so I want to say thank you again. Thank you to the refs. Thank you for everything. I'm not a big talker, guys. I don't do this. I stay in the back and be quiet. So, but yeah, thanks, guys.
All right. Hey, get him out back there. Is that it?
Y'all seriously be safe going home. It's gonna get pretty nasty out there, so load up. Hugs to everybody, but yeah, we'll see you guys next month or the next 3. So proud of you guys. Top 3 is a big deal for us to watch you guys play. So congrats on everything, and yeah, we'll see you in about 4 weeks.
All right. See you guys.